filming a top 10 video since it is a little warm outside, but I've just been so busy. But yeah, other than that, this is a top 10 video of the top 10 best boards that I've ever skated on this channel, at least in my opinion. But yeah, other than that, let's get into the video and start the countdown. All right, at number 10 is probably one of the newest boards to my fleet, which is the Landyacht's Evo. This is a downhill board. I have put some 80mm shark wheels on it, and I have some stiffer bushings on it for some steeper downhill. But yeah, definitely one of my favorite, most stable boards on my fleet that I have, and it is definitely a very solid board. From what I understand, it has definitely won some few downhill world champions. Definitely is a very stable board, and yeah, I absolutely love ripping hills on it. But yeah, other than that, on to number 9. This is one of my other newer boards in my fleet. This is the Landyacht's Ripper. This is more of like a longboard pintail. This is the one with the slight kicktail on the back. But yeah, no, this is definitely the one with the slight kicktail on the back. And definitely it's fun. It's very carvy. I do have some stiffer bushings. I have thought about maybe putting some softer bushings on this one just to kind of make it a little more carvy. But yeah, this one is definitely super nimble, super carvy. And like I said, it's got that little extra kicktail on the back for a little extra support. But yeah, definitely one of my more fun boards to take to Denver and yeah, just kind of cruise around and just kind of do some little slalom hills. And yeah, this one definitely is better for like kind of some mellow hills cruising down. But yeah, other than that, on to number 8. And at number 8 is the Landyacht's Rally Cat. This one has been in and out of my fleet for a little while, and I've kind of put it off to the side a couple times because I can't be bothered to part with it. It's definitely a fun board to like skate some alleys, some steeper hills, and you can definitely slide around on it with a little bit of extra help. But yeah, definitely one of the more fun boards. It came with standard kingpin trucks, which are the trucks that face in, but since I've had it, I have definitely configured it to have reverse kingpin trucks, which are normal longboard trucks with some slightly stiffer bushings. And I think currently right now I have standard kingpin trucks with some 70mm wheels, and that seems to be the setup that suits my style of riding for this board best. But yeah, definitely a very fun board that I've enjoyed having in my fleet for a long time. I've had this particular board for 7 years now, and yeah, like I said, it's been in and out of my fleet, and it's definitely been a very fun board that I've just had, and I genuinely don't think I can part with. But yeah, other than that, on to number 7. All right, and at the number 7 spot is the Landyacht's Dipper. This is the more pintail shape of the two. It doesn't have quite as much of a kicktail on the back as the Landyacht's Ripper does, but this is still a very fun nibble board that is currently at a friend's house right now. But yeah, definitely one of my most fun boards I've had. It comes with about 60mm 63 millimeter wheels, and it comes with spaceball bearings, hogs wheels, and some standard kingpin trucks from Bear. And definitely another fun one to take to the city, cruise some small hills with, and definitely with those chunky wheels, you're definitely getting some more fun out of it when you're gripping and going downhill. But yeah, on to number 6.
Where the neon glows, every block tells a tale the whole city knows. Rhythms in the shadows where the cold wind blows. Life's a gamble on these streets, anything goes. Boom bap echoes through the alleys at night. Soulful samples lift the darkness to light. Deep kicks pounds like a heartbeat.
And at number 6 has got to be one of my oldest model boards in the lineup, is probably the Land Yachts Dinghy. It's one of my most favorite, it's definitely one of my favorite mini cruisers that I've had for a very long time. I got my first dinghy in about 2018, the same time that a little bit before I got the Land Yachts Rally Cat. And so yeah, so it has been in my fleet quite a bit longer than all of my boards, and it's just been a super good, super comfortable board. And if I had to pick one board out of all my Land Yachts, it would most definitely be that one, because it is the most versatile board. It's most skateboard-like, so it definitely beats out the penny boards that I have, and it's a little more longboard-like, so it's just kind of the mixture of the two worlds put into just overall one really solid, really great, really sturdy board. And I've put some vicious grip tape on, so I've customized it a little bit. And if you want to learn how to put your own grip tape on your board, definitely I have quite a few videos of those on both channels and how to do that. But yeah, on to number 5. We're working our way into the number 5. At number 5 is the 33-inch Drop Cat. This is kind of a banana looking board, or at least the first one looked like a banana just because it was such a rockered out board. And this has got to be one of the shorter wheelbases that I've had. It's definitely really fun with the 72, 73 millimeter Plow Kings that it does have on it. I think I ended up putting a brake on the one that I got that's all black. But yeah, definitely a very strong, sturdy board that I've enjoyed. And yeah, it's very nimble for inner city streets, but it is able to go on steeper hills just because it is a long board and has those reverse kingpin trucks like on a normal longboard, so it's able to handle the speed quite well. But yeah, on to number 4. Number 4 is the 32-inch beer can boards ginger ale. This is definitely one of my shortest longboards that I have, but it is definitely a very strong, very sturdy board just because it is made out of aluminum. But it is a little uncomfortable to ride for long distances, but I've definitely had this one for a while just because it is that aluminum deck. And I like it because they recycle cans, and yeah, that's what you get with the aluminum deck, is just a bunch of recycled cans that get compressed into a very awesome, very cool longboard. And of course they have more than that drop down shape that you guys see. But yeah, other than that, on to number 3. at number 3 is the Land Yacht Strop Hammer. It is the reversible deck where it doesn't have a nose or a tail, and it is definitely one of my favorites that I've had because I've always loved this shape of deck, and it's definitely been a really good board. And it's the same situation with the Land Yachts Rally Cat, where it's kind of been in and out of my fleet. I've definitely regripped it, put some new trucks on it, and it has been a very solid board, and I've absolutely loved to skate it on steeper hills and definitely through Golden. So yeah, it's been with me quite a few places. But yeah, other than that, on to number 2. At number 2 is the Duck Mafia Mini Cruiser, and it is the donut graphic. Definitely go check out my link tree in my bio. You can go find all my skateboards and merch in that link tree. And yeah, I would say go check this out. It's definitely, when you buy it, you support me and you support a Colorado brand. They do love to support the outdoors here. And yeah, the only reason this doesn't rank number 1 is because it is so small. But yeah, definitely a small portable board that you can easily throw in a backpack or throw in your luggage and take with you anywhere. It is fully wood, so it does feel quite skateboard like, but like I said, it is a very small board. But yeah, other than that, on to number 1. And at number 1 is the Duck Mafia Tour Deck. This is more skateboard-like with a distinct nose and tail, so it is a very shaped board. So definitely my most favorite. I have the Bear Trucks reverse kingpin 130 millimeters on there with some 60 millimeter wheels, and definitely one of, if not my most favorite board that I have, because it's my graphic and that's something that I designed and am very proud of. So yeah, definitely go check it out, along with quite a few of the other decks that I have. So other than that, don't forget to like, comment, follow, and subscribe, and see you guys next video.